Did you ever wonder how some people turn their deepest wounds into profound wisdom? It's not just a rhetorical question, it's a testament to the power of transformation. This transformation isn't about magic tricks or sudden epiphanies. Rather, it's an arduous journey, a process that demands resilience, patience, and unyielding faith in one's potential. Every day, in countless ways, we experience this transformation. It's in the quiet strength of a mother who has lost a child but finds the courage to love again. It's in the resilience of a soldier who turns his battlefield scars into lessons of peace and courage. It's in the wisdom of a heartbroken lover who learns to heal and love again. Yes, transformation is a universal experience. It's about turning the wounds of yesterday into the wisdom of tomorrow. It's about learning, growing, and ultimately, evolving. So, stay tuned as we delve deeper into inspiring stories of transformation and resilience. Imagine being burned to ashes and then rising stronger and wiser. Sounds like a mythical phoenix, right? Let's delve into the life of an individual who personifies this mythological creature. We're talking about none other than the renowned physicist, Stephen Hawking. This man's resilience and unyielding spirit turned his wounds into wisdom, and his life into a testament of the power of transformation. At the age of 21, Hawking was diagnosed with a rare form of motor neuron disease, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Doctors predicted he had only a few years to live, but Hawking, like a phoenix, rose from the ashes of this devastating diagnosis. Instead of giving in to despair, he decided to dedicate his life to unraveling the mysteries of the universe. His condition did not deter him, rather, it fueled his determination. Despite being confined to a wheelchair and robbed of his ability to speak, Hawking made groundbreaking contributions to the field of theoretical physics. His work on black holes and the origin of the universe challenged existing scientific theories and expanded our understanding of the cosmos. He authored several best-selling books, including A Brief History of Time, which has sold over 25 million copies worldwide. His life was a testament to the power of the human spirit and the potential within us all to rise above our circumstances. Hawking once said, "However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at." And succeed he did, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire millions around the globe. His story teaches us that it is not our circumstances that define us, but rather how we respond to them. It is about turning our wounds into wisdom, our trials into triumphs. It's about rising from the ashes, stronger, wiser, and ready to face whatever comes our way. Indeed, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Strength does not always roar. Sometimes it whispers in silence. Consider the tale of Emily, a woman who grappled with the invisible chains of mental health issues. Her story is not one of immediate triumph, but of a silent warrior who found strength in her struggles and transformed them into wisdom. Emily was a bright and promising student, always brimming with ideas and energy. But as she entered her 20s, a thick fog of depression and anxiety began to envelop her. It was an unseen enemy, a battle fought in the quiet corners of her mind. She felt as though she was drowning in an ocean of her own thoughts, her strength ebbing away with each passing day. But Emily was a silent warrior. She did not roar in defiance. Instead, she whispered her resistance in the stillness of the night. She sought help, opening up to a therapist about the turmoil raging within her. She began to understand that her mental health struggles were not a sign of weakness, but a part of her journey. Emily started to harness the power of her own experiences. She began to see her struggles as a source of strength, a wellspring of wisdom. She understood that her pain was not in vain. It was a teacher, a guide, whispering lessons of resilience and courage in her ear. And Emily didn't stop there. She used her newfound wisdom to reach out to others grappling with mental health issues. She became a beacon of hope for those lost in the same fog that once consumed her. She shared her story, her struggles, and her victories, helping others realize that they, too, were silent warriors. Emily's tale is a testament to the power of transformation, a poignant reminder that our wounds can indeed become our wisdom. Her journey highlights the strength that lies in acknowledging our struggles, seeking help, and using our experiences to uplift others. So, let Emily's story inspire you. Remember, it's okay not to be okay. The key is to keep moving forward. Battles are not always fought on fields, some are fought within us. Let's take a moment to delve into the life of a war veteran who turned their traumatic battlefield experiences into profound wisdom. We'll call our veteran Alex. Alex, like many soldiers, returned from the battlefield with scars, not all of them visible to the naked eye. The echoes of war reverberated through his soul, leaving him in a constant state of turmoil. He was fighting a different kind of war now, one that was internal, intense, and invisible. But Alex, in his resilience, refused to let his trauma define him. He recognized his wounds, both physical and psychological, and realized that they were not signs of weakness but badges of survival. He had endured the unimaginable and lived to tell the tale. Alex embarked on a journey of healing, a path filled with equal parts struggle and discovery. He sought help, reaching out to professionals who could guide him through the labyrinth of his mind. He confronted his past, revisiting the battlefields in his mind, only this time armed with understanding and acceptance. In this process, he discovered a new perspective. He saw that his experiences, as harrowing as they were, held valuable lessons. He understood the fragility of life, the strength of the human spirit, and the transformative power of resilience. Recognizing these truths, Alex decided to use his newfound wisdom for the greater good. He became an advocate for peace, using his voice to tell his story and the stories of many others who had walked the same path. He championed mental health, drawing from his journey to destigmatize mental health struggles in the veteran community and beyond. He turned his wounds into wisdom, and his pain into purpose. So remember, every wound, every scar, every struggle holds a lesson. It's up to us to find the strength within, to learn from them, and transform that pain into wisdom. As Alex teaches us, we all have our personal battlefields, but it's how we emerge from them that truly defines us. Every wound has a story, and every story has a lesson. The battlefield of life teaches us the most profound lessons. Wounds can either make us bitter or better. The choice is ours. We've journeyed through stories of transformation, resilience, and bravery. We've stepped into the shoes of the phoenix, the silent warrior, and learned invaluable lessons from the battlefield. Each narrative, though unique and distinct, shares a common thread of turning adversity into advantage, of embracing the wisdom of wounds. Consider the phoenix. Rising from the ashes, it doesn't merely survive, it thrives. It doesn't just heal, it rebirths. Its wounds are not its end, but rather a new beginning. It chooses to turn its fiery demise into a radiant dawn. This is the wisdom of wounds. Then, there's the silent warrior, who fights his battles in solitude but never gives in to despair. Each scar is a testament to a battle won, a challenge overcome. He doesn't let his wounds silence him, instead he lets them amplify his strength, his resilience. He turns his wounds into wisdom, shaping them into a silent, potent language of victory. And who could forget the lessons from the battlefield? The lessons that taught us that every wound carries a story, a lesson, a stepping stone to greater understanding and compassion. The battlefield, harsh as it may be, is also a classroom where we learn the wisdom of wounds. Each of these narratives teaches us that wounds are not merely physical or emotional injuries. They are chances for growth, opportunities for transformation, and catalysts for wisdom. They are reminders that we have survived, that we are stronger than what tried to break us, that we have the power to turn adversity into advantage. And so, we come full circle back to our central truth. Wounds can either make us bitter or better. They can either be a source of constant pain or a wellspring of wisdom. They can either define us or refine us. In the end, the choice is ours. We can let our wounds define us, or we can turn them into wisdom. Now that we've seen how wounds can turn into wisdom, what's next? You might be asking. Well, the path forward is paved with conscious decisions. Start by embracing your struggles, not as hindrances, but as opportunities for growth. When life throws a curveball, don't dodge. Instead, welcome it, learn from it, and adapt. Remember, it's not about the number of times you fall, but about the number of times you get back up. Practice resilience. It's like a muscle that strengthens with use. It's okay to feel the pain, to acknowledge it, but don't let it consume you. Use it as a stepping stone towards becoming a better you. Seek support. Connect with people who uplift you, who understand your journey, and who can help you navigate the rough terrains of life. And finally, keep faith in yourself. Trust the process, and know that you're becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient with each passing day. Remember, the most beautiful stars are born out of the greatest pressures. So, transform your wounds into wisdom and shine your light on the world.